Peace be upon you and God's mercy and blessings. Our talk today is about the trial of the Antichrist, which is one of the major signs of the hour. The prophet, may God bless him and grant him peace, said about it that there is no trial greater than the trial of the Antichrist from the creation of Adam until the hour comes. Did you know that the Antichrist was created long ago and will remain alive until he appears to people at the end of time, but he is imprisoned on an island whose location is known only to God? No one has ever seen him from humans except 30 men during the time of the messenger. He is our talk in this video. Imam Muslim narrated this strange story in Sahih Muslim on the authority of Fatima bint Qais, may God be pleased with her, who was one of the first female immigrants. She said, I heard the call of the messenger of God, may God bless him and grant him peace, calling for congregational prayer, so I went out to the mosque and prayed with the messenger of God, may God bless him and grant him peace. I was in the row of women next to the back of the people. When the messenger of God, may God bless him and grant him peace, finished. Upon him be peace and blessings, he sat on the pulpit laughing and said, let every person adhere to his place of prayer. Then he said, do you know why I have gathered you? They said, Allah and his messenger know best. He said, by Allah, I have not gathered you out of desire or fear, but I have gathered you because Tamim al-Dariyyah was a Christian man who came and pledged allegiance and converted to Islam. He told me a hadith that agreed with what I was telling you about the Antichrist. He told me that he boarded a ship with 30 men from Lokman Judham, and the waves played with them for a month in the sea. Then he reached an island in the sea until sunset. They sat in the closest ship and entered the island. They were met by a hairy beast with much hair. They did not know its front from its back because of the abundance of its hair. They said, woe to you, who are you? It said, I am al-Jassasa. They said, and what is al-Jassasa? She said, O people, go to this man in the monastery, for he will tell you about our longings. He said, when she named a man for us, we were afraid that she would be Satan said, so we set off quickly until we entered the monastery. There was in it the greatest man we had ever seen in creation and the most tightly bound, his hands to his neck from his knees to his heels with iron. We said, woe to you! What are you? He said, you have been able to tell me. What are you? They said, we are people from the Arabs who boarded a sea vessel and told him their story until they came to al-Jassasa. He said, tell me about the palm trees of Baysan, which is a city in Palestine. We said, about what do you want to know? He said, I ask you about its palm trees, do they bear fruit? We said, yes.